Liverpool Homeless Football Club was set up in 2007 to support homeless people playing football. We had a care of address and we had a bag of petty cash and a bag of receipts, and we were all volunteers. And someone said, go to LCVS, and we went to LCVS and bumped into Graham on the stairs, and he asked who we were. I said, Liverpool Homeless Football Club, and he said, where are you based? I said, oh, we have a care of address. And he took me into this little office on the ground floor and said, you know, this is a starting point. In 2012, we were gifted a catering pod called the Back Kitchen, and we used the catering pod for level 1, level 2 food hygiene. We train our members in food hygiene, and then they work on the Back Kitchen. These lads were then saying, what do we do next? So as a small organisation, that was a big learning curve for us. We don't want to just put people on a course and then move them on. So we kind of sat down and we said, what are we going to do next? So LCVS supported us with a massive funding application from Homeless Link, which has enabled us to get the premises. Out of that came the Back Kitchen Cafe in Liverpool 1. The whole service, from Samantha giving us IT advice, to Graham holding our hand with the accounts, to Colin mentoring me, to John and Richard supporting us with grant applications. The whole team in LCVS have been amazing. We wouldn't be here today without LCVS.
You okay, Nick?
Yes, Auntie.
We're Relate, the relationships people, and we support people to have happy, healthy relationships. We provide relationship support across the whole of Cheshire and Merseyside, and we're expanding across Greater Manchester as well. Relate was one of the very first charities to move in here to the 151 Dale Street building when LCVS opened it as a third sector resource centre. And we've had a really good relationship with LCVS from then on, which has been really beneficial. I mean, this is a great facility, lovely space to have our head office. It's a great venue to use for counselling. We have relationships and support with lots of different colleagues within LCVS. So, for example, Rich in capacity building has helped us recently to access successfully social investment support. We also work really closely with Samantha in IT, who's really helpful, and also Les in facilities, that help really to support us in our day-to-day operations, which is really important given that we're a small charity. This year we've received some really important support from LCVS to access some social investment funding, which has really been very decisive in terms of the direction that we're going to take Relate in this region, so that's been really important as well.
Kuumba Marnie Millennium Centre is basically the legacy of the work of the Liverpool Black Sisters, which worked towards the promoting and ensuring the economic and social development of the black community and all diverse disadvantaged communities. And this building, it was their dream. Even though the building opened in 2004, by December 2006 there was a bit of a call to arms. Whilst the building had received a lot of capital funding, it had little or no revenue funding. And at that point we called LCVS in to help with policies and to update policies and to make sure that we had quite robust and up-to-date ones in place. Love all the people in LCVS. For me, from the receptionist right up to the directors, all of them are very accommodating, they're very friendly, and they're very busy. Every time I go into that building, I see busy, busy, busy. LCVS is an organisation that you don't need all the time, but it's good that it's there so that when you do need it for specific projects or specific support, you can go to them and they can help.
Daisy Inclusive UK, we're a charity that's led by people with disability like myself, who's blind, and we help disabled people and families come from isolation to inclusion. When I first set up Daisy all those years ago, of course I was just a blind man with a vision, and I didn't know where to go and how to actually set up. My office back then was a carrier bag, and I had a bag full of dreams basically. So I got introduced to LCVS and had a meeting with some people there, and this is professional people that can give you the quality information required to put in the right pathway and helping you in whatever help you need. LCVS helped me eventually getting an office, eventually setting up Daisy, and years later winning worldwide awards for diversity and inclusion.
Yes.